Hey everyone, so I was thinking, what are some of my gaming bucket lists? Because bucket lists are things that people want to do before they kick the bucket. So what things would I pick gaming related that I want to do before I kick the bucket, which who knows when that's going to be. So here's some of my picks. So everyone knows EVO is the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, right? Every year. Well, I'd love to go to EVO, but I'm going to be more specific because that's too easy, right? I want to go to EVO when it's as hype as when it was when Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was out. I mean, that's one of my favorite games of all time. The hype was off the charts for this game. And nothing has really come close since. I mean, the Marvel Infinite that came out after this was just terrible. And I don't know if there's ever going to be another good Marvel game. So we'll see. Maybe one of these days, maybe 10 years down the road, they'll make another game like this one. And that's when I'll book my trip to EVO. Second, it's kind of a two-parter. First, I'd love to be able to go around and see all the biggest, best arcades in the country, right? Galloping Ghost, Fun Spot. I mean, those places are awesome. They have games that I would never get to play anywhere else. Because yeah, around here, we have the Dave & Buster's, and we have the Game Time, and those are awesome, okay? Don't get me wrong. But they don't have any of the old school retro stuff. And they don't have any pinball machines. So, I would love to do that. And I'd love to have one of those home, like, awesome MAME cabinets. Not like those arcade 1-ups, which are fine for, like, casuals and everything. No, like a fully customized with my art on it and just have all the games that I'd like and the light gun games. That would be just awesome. And I know it's getting easier and easier all the time. You can buy kits, so we'll see. That's definitely another attainable bucket list item. Alright, my third thing. Now this is when it starts to get maybe a little unattainable. I want to be able to play Time Crisis 2 and Time Crisis 3, 2 players on the PlayStation 2. Now here's the problem. To do that, you have to have 2 copies of the game. That's fine, right? 2 PS2s. Well, that's fine. Everybody's got it. A bunch of people have PS2s. But oh no. They have to be the oldest versions of the PS2 that have this little iLink port on them. So you can connect them both. That's what's hard the first time. Secondly, you need 2 CRTs. It's getting harder and harder to find these things, especially ones that are any good. I love this one I have here, but if I'm being brutally honest, the geometry is all messed up on that thing. So I already have one, but if I were to get another one, I'd have to make sure like that it's a good one. And finally, this is the melancholy part of the video. I thought it was going to be fun, but no, when I researched a little bit on my 4 bucket list gaming items, no, then it had to make me sad. My final thing was going to be that since I'm a huge FMV fan, probably the biggest FMV fan there is, I know the games are terrible, I don't know, I find them charming or whatnot. I always wanted to like to meet and greet or get an interview or something like that with some of the people that were in my more favorite ones. And the first one that popped in my head that I would have liked to meet is this guy called Wes Flowers. He's in one of my favorite games called Fast Draw Showdown. It's a legit, good FMV game. He was the fastest draw in the world there for a while. But then I looked him up, and he was already RIP. He died a couple years ago. I couldn't believe it. It crushed me. I was like, man, I just wanted to meet up with him, and hear him say the line, How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster.
How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster.
But no, I waited too long. I'll never get to meeting. So that kind of motivates me to really get with it, because you never know. Some of the things that you want to do might not be possible. So those were my bucket lists when it comes to gaming. What are some of yours? I'm sure there's a lot of different stuff out there, right? So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.